Hey troopers, welcome to the Imperial Outpost for an unboxing. And today we're going to be looking at one of the items that I picked up from my exclusive visit to the Bunker, which is a Star Wars shop based in Royston, Barnsley, here in the UK. And this is one of two that I picked up of the Black Series line called Centerpiece. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the box itself. Okay, starting with the front of the box, you can see here that there's a nice picture of Darth Vader actually in that scene itself, and we have a nice red band behind him with one side of stormtroopers and the other side of the rebel troopers, obviously recreating the opening scene of Star Wars. And it says down at the bottom that it does take two AAA batteries, which I'll install when we open this up. As we move round to the side, we can see that this is number one in the line, and we have Darth Vader and Black Series Centerpiece at the bottom there. As we move round to the back of the box, we can actually see the scene again, but this time they've added two stormtroopers, which I don't think you do get the stormtroopers in this, so that's nice. I will try and recreate that scene for you anyway. I think that will be cool. And it says up here, you can actually see it's all Orbish, and it's telling you that this lights up, and that part of the doorway lights up as well, which is great. Just on the side here, we have some nice other pictures of Darth Vader in the scene itself, which is great. Moving round to the other side, we have a nice picture of Darth Vader there with the Black Series Centerpiece at the bottom and Star Wars Black Series at the top. Right on the top of the box, we can see that Black Series Centerpiece, Star Wars Black Series, and a picture of Darth Vader there. And on the bottom is just a load of writing. Okay, so that's the box. Let's get everything out, laid out on the table, and have a closer look. So, straight out of the package, we can see there's Darth Vader with his cloak and lightsaber there. And I guess that's the blasting effect there. So, we have that there. And also, we get the legal paperwork there and the instructions there. Look, how to put it together. So that's nice. And then we have on the back side, look at that. We have the parts to the centerpiece there. So let's get all this unpacked and get it together. Okay, so these are the accessories that you get in the box. We have the flooring here with the side of the door. We have the door itself. We have a little blast effect there, and we have Darth Vader himself. So let's take a look at each of these items individually. Okay, so let's start with the flooring. And as you can see, on the flooring we have the peg holes that you can place the extra characters that you can bring in for this scene in here. But quite nice flooring, nothing much to it really. And obviously we get two of these, and here's the other one, and then they just connect together like that as the flooring. So that's the flooring. We then have the door just here. Now that's quite nice. We have some nice detailing on the door there, some blast marks around there. On the other side, just the same again, with a couple of holes there. That's probably to put the other pieces together with. Yeah, so some nice detailing on that door there. That's nice. And then we also get the other part of the door with some nice scorch marks here and here. I hope this lights up. I think it does light up actually when we put the batteries in, so that's nice. We have this here where the blast effect goes, and we have some nice detailing on here. There, the little buttons and that. That's the other side. So that's really nice, and that's the side up there. So as you can see, that's quite nice again there. So yeah, liking that. That's really nice. And then we have a look at the blast effect. Nothing much to it really. I guess you just shine light in there and it lights up. So that's a nice little effect. Okay, now let's have a look at the main character, Darth Vader. And here he is. Now, he doesn't move, he is static, so bear that in mind. You can't position him any other position apart from the position that he's in. He has pegs on his feet to go in the floor. Remember them holes I told you about? So you can position him on there. Not bad detail really, you know, it's okay. Got his chest plate. That'd be nice if his chest plate's lit up, but obviously not. He's doing the false choke there, as you can see. And then we have his lightsaber hand here, and here's his lightsaber. That doesn't light up, and that just pops in like that without breaking it. Right, okay. Be very, very careful. I just nearly broke that. So just be very careful when you add this in. Okay. Now, it's not an easy fit. There you go. Okay, so that's his lightsaber effect there. So like I say, just be careful. Lucky enough I didn't break it, so that's okay. Yeah, but all in all, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know, it's going to be a display piece, so not really gonna move it. So that's Darth Vader, and then let's have a look at his cloak. Now, he's got two parts to his cloak there. Okay, and the cloak's plasticky. It's really not much else to it really. Just basic cloak. But obviously it's positioned in like you know, it's flowing out, and I think that goes on top there like that, something like that. Yeah. So, oh no, actually, sorry, my mistake. That is actually goes around his waist. Look, he's got his belt there. So I'll move that one out of the way. There we go. And that's quite nice detailing around his belt, actually. That's nice. Yeah, I'm liking that, actually. So there, like that, and then obviously that's on there like that. So yeah, quite nice. Okay, there what we get. That's what we get in the box. So let's go to assembly. Okay, so there we go. Do you know what? I'm actually liking this. It looks really good. Now, it was a little bit difficult to get Darth Vader's torso off of his legs here. Hey, that was on there very well. But basically, to put the cloak on, you pull his head off, pull his torso off, and then just pop these items on, and then put it back together again, and that's done. It was fairly easy to put together. The doors just went in on the peg holes. His feet obviously went in the peg holes. These clipped together, and that just sits on top there. As you saw, it takes 2 AAA batteries. This would have bit of a bugger to get in, but it's in. Now, we have a lighting effect on this, and the button is just here. Okay, now we have 2 operations of the button. One short press, and the lighting effects come on for 12 seconds roughly, and then go out. But if you want it on all the time, then you do a long press. So I'll do the short press first. So a short press, and they come on for 12 seconds. And this is pulsating, which I like. It's very good effect to that. And then obviously we've got the lighting round the door there, where his lightsaber's gone through. So that's nice. And there you go, it's gone out. So that's for 12 seconds. And then if you want it on constantly until the batteries run out, just a long press, and then they come on. And that just goes on pulsating, which I do like that, actually. I think that's really nice. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. A very nice display piece. Now, that's what you get in the box. Now, we can add more figures, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so you can see here that I've added a couple of stormtroopers and a rebel trooper, and it makes this piece look even more stunning than what it already is. You know, with the stormtroopers there coming through the door, you've got Darth Vader there that's trying to stop one of the rebel troopers, and if you can notice that the rebel troopers got their Death Star plans that he's trying to pass to one of his colleagues. But yeah, this is what you can do with this kind of scene. You can make it bigger if you want, I suppose. Add some more rebel troopers there, and maybe some more stormtroopers. But I'm really happy with what you can see here. Let me just turn the lights down. There we go, and then you can see it a little bit better with the lights. I think that's a cracking effect that you've got there. You know, with the lights, it will look even better when it's a bit darker. But yeah, this is a nice little piece. Okay, so what are my final thoughts on this Star Wars Black Series Centerpiece? Yeah, I think it's a cracking little piece for display, and adding the Stormtroopers and the Rebel Trooper does it for me. You know, it really brings this piece to life. Absolutely fantastic. You know, I am loving it. So for the money I paid, I'm really, really happy. And that lighting effect, that's really good too. You know, it's just that little detail there makes it. I guess if we'd had his lightsaber lighting up as well, that would have finished it for me. That would have been the icing on the cake with his lightsaber. But saying that, I'm still happy with what I picked up here. This is, as I said, number one in the line. I do have the number two, which I will be reviewing at a later date, so keep an eye open for that one. There we go. Very, very happy with this. Well, thanks very much for watching, troopers. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and more importantly, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of this awesome content as you're seeing now. Until the next time, long live the Empire.